So last weekend, my family decided to throw a big summer bash in the backyard, which is basically code for let's see how many folding chairs we can fit around a questionable grill and hope no one gets food poisoning. My mom really wanted to make it special though, so she bought one of those inflatable pools for ambience. You know, the kind that looks huge on the box, but when you blow it up, it's roughly the size of a large pizza and about as sturdy as a wet napkin. Anyway, things started getting weird when my dad and I tried to inflate the thing. We must have looked like an avant-garde jazz duo, both red-faced and gasping, only to discover that every time we'd finish blowing up one side, the other side would deflate. Turns out, the pool had more holes than Swiss cheese on sale. We tried patching them with duct tape, packing tape, and at one point, my sister's Elsa band-aids, but the water just kept spraying out in all directions. It was less a pool party and more of an interactive sprinkler exhibit. But here's where it really went off the rails. My little cousin, who's 7 and already way too entrepreneurial, saw the sad, leaky mess and said, "Hey, this looks like one of those fancy hotel fountains." Before I knew it, he'd made a sign that said backyard water feature, $1 entry, and started charging the other kids to run through the puddles. My aunt paid $5 just to sit on the wet grass and call it a spa treatment. At this point, my dad started handing out plastic cups and calling it the hydration experience. By the end of the afternoon, we'd accidentally invented a backyard water park for people with very low standards and even lower expectations. The kicker? We made $23 in quarters and lost the deposit on the pool. On the bright side, I guess you could say our party had a lot of liquid assets.